In this video, we are going to be talking about top tips to create a stunning LinkedIn profile. This video is brought to you by Financial Edge Training, who are an online financial course provider, and they are kindly giving you 25% off all of their online courses when using the code AFSAL25. Stay tuned to the end of this video where I'll talk to you a bit more about how you can use Financial Edge courses to help you stand out on LinkedIn. What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you that are new here, my name is Afsal Hussain. You can find out a bit more about me through the social media links below, or you can check out my website, which is www.afsalhussain.com. If you aren't already, be sure to follow me on LinkedIn and Instagram because I post more frequently there. But if you're happy with one upload a week, make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and you can see a video from me every Wednesday at 5 PM UK time on this channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about top tips on LinkedIn. Now, last week I started my UK university tour where I travel up and down the country, visit different universities and speak to different societies. And last week I kicked it off with a LinkedIn workshop. Now this one was a bit different because normally I talk about, how to secure internships, how to ace interviews, how to go and get spring weeks internships and grad schemes, but this one focused on LinkedIn. The reason why I gave the talk is because my LinkedIn has over 40,000 followers, and so I thought I'd share some advice with the students on how to kind of grow their profiles to help them create a profile that will make them stand out. So I thought, why not do a video and share that advice with you today. So what I want to do today is share 10 of my personal top tips for you, and then hopefully that will help you stand out on LinkedIn and grow your presence on the social platform over there. Okay, tip number one. Now some of this might be very simple, or you might think, this is very basic, but honestly it makes the biggest difference. So tip number one is your profile picture. Some people send me requests and messages and connection requests without even having a profile picture. Now immediately when you don't have a profile picture, you're not going to get noticed on LinkedIn. People aren't going to accept your messages, your connection requests, nothing. So if you don't have a profile picture, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot, and there really isn't a point of having LinkedIn if you don't have a profile picture. Now if you do go ahead and upload a profile picture, make sure it isn't blurry, make sure you can see your face, make sure it's clean. You don't want your pictures to look like this. Would you respond to someone that drops you a connection request or a message who has a profile pic like any of these? I wouldn't either. What you do want is a nice clean headshot. So mine currently looks like this, and what you should go for is a photo like this. Now everyone's got a smartphone nowadays, and so a selfie is fine. Just make sure you are smiling, the lighting is good, and it's a clean picture of your head. If you do have a profile picture, your LinkedIn page is likely to get 21 times more views than if you didn't have a profile picture. So it's totally in your benefit to have a profile picture. Now top tip number two, behind the profile picture there's usually a banner or a cover photo. Now your cover photo, don't make it you don't want to put like a Ferrari or I don't know, a rapper with gold chains, something completely irrelevant to what the platform is used for. You can have, if you're looking to work in the city, you can maybe have a backdrop of Canary Wharf, or if you have a great landscape photo that you took on holiday and it's the sunset, or something broad and generic is fine. You have to remember, when people see your cover photo, they immediately build an impression of you. So make sure it's something that you want associated with you and your personal brand. Or you can have artwork, an abstract drawing, something that you really like and you're happy for people to associate that with you. Put a piece of artwork behind you. It could be a plain simple design, plain background. Just don't do something too specific that will make people negatively associate you on the platform. You have to remember, LinkedIn is a platform where people will click on your profile and they'll make a judgment immediately from what they see, and you want that judgment to be positive, and you want it to hopefully help you to get an interview or get a job or build your network. So you want to set yourself up appropriately. Alternatively, if you're a student, feel free to use the background to promote an event that you're hosting at your university, because that will immediately show the person that you're involved in a leadership position in a society and you're promoting an event. So it doesn't really look bad, it actually promotes you indirectly. For me, my background guides people to my website, it tells them a bit about what I do, and it keeps them curious, and so that's why I have that there. Before that, it used to be a painting that I really liked, and there was nothing wrong with that. If you have a cover photo, your profile is 9 times more likely to get connection requests. So if it's blank, you're 9 times less likely to get a connection request. So make sure you have a cover photo. Tip number 3, keep your headline short, snappy, to the point, and make it focus on you. So your headline is the sentence or two next to your profile photo which says exactly what you do. If you're a student, you want it to say something along the lines of first, second or third year student studying economics and finance, interested in careers in investment banking, or interested in careers in fintech, interested in careers in the insurance space or asset management, and then at the end you can put passionate about technology or passionate about architecture, whatever it might be. You've got 3 key parts if you're a student. You've got first, second or third year student studying XYZ. Then you've got interested in careers in, and you put the field that you're interested in. And the third part is passionate about, and something outside of the box. That kind of gives the reader a bit more color and something different about you, as opposed to just saying I'm a student studying at this university. Tip number 4, your summary. So this is the section below the headline where people scroll down and they'll see a box of everything about you. The main objective of the summary is I should be able to read your summary and know a lot more about you, about why you're interested in the career you're interested in, what you're looking to do over the next 6 to 12 months, and where you want to be in the next few years and where you've come from, right? So paint that picture. It's important to write it in first person, so don't say Afzal is da 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 da, say I am XYZ, I. Tip number 5, don't overdo the work experience section. Now what I mean by that is you're gonna have a section where you can put or list the different work experiences you've had. Make sure you put those in and put the dates when you started and when you finished those. But you don't need to put tons and tons of detail on what exactly you did on those work experiences. Some people do this, and I personally don't think, like, I don't do it. I just put the title of the job and then I leave it at that. I don't put too many details. The reason for that is you want to keep anyone viewing your profile a bit curious. You don't want to give them everything. You want to give them a bit, let them read and think, okay, I want to find out a bit more about this person, or maybe it's worth reaching out to them. You want to build that dynamic where they read it and they want to find out more. If you write everything about all of your work experiences for people to read, they're going to know everything about you and it won't prompt them to reach out to you. So my personal advice is list your work experiences, but don't put too many details about the tasks and the responsibilities that you did or had during those work experiences. Tip number 6, this is an important one for students in particular. Under the education section, make sure you include the societies that you are involved in at university. If you're just a member of a society, that's great, it just requires participation. But the top organizations, they don't look for students who just participate, they want students who go above and beyond. So if you're at university, make sure you try and take a leadership position on a society. So if you can be head of events or the president or head of marketing, whatever it might be, it gives you more to talk about on your LinkedIn, and it gives you more to talk about on your CV when you're applying to these jobs. So any societies and all of that, you can put that under education, like I have over here. Now I've put the different societies I was a part of at Queen Mary, and you know, it wasn't, oh, I was a member of these societies. I actually had roles within these societies, and so that kind of promotes me in the reader's eye. So you should try to do as much of that as you can. Tip number 7, certificates and licenses. If you've got any certificates or courses under your belt, whether it's the CFA or IMC or any other courses, this is the section that you want to put them under. And this brings me on to the sponsor of this video, Financial Edge Training, and how you can use their online courses to benefit you on your LinkedIn profile. A surefire way to stand out on your LinkedIn profile is with skill certification. Certificates can be uploaded under the licenses and certifications section. Anyone can say they're good at something, but few people can back this up with solid evidence. Showing you've taken the time to learn a certain skill and earn a certificate tells employers that you are equipped with the right credentials for the role. There are many course providers who offer certification, but it is essential to choose one recognized in the industry. You don't want to waste valuable time working towards a certificate that holds little value in the employer's eye. I personally recommend Financial Edge Training, as these are the guys that are actually teaching and working with 7 of the top 10 investment banks. In fact, you can even challenge yourself to earn the same micro degree and skill accreditation that thousands of new hires, so analysts, associates, etc. at top investment banks are working towards with their best-selling online course, Investment Banker in a Box. Now this course includes 350 videos across 4 online courses aimed at teaching the critical corporate finance fundamentals to numerous investment banking roles. Each course within Investment Banker in a Box offers skills certification. After passing all 4 courses, you will unlock your micro degree. Now you can upload this on your LinkedIn profile to show that you have passed it. This is an impressive feat which shows you have put the extra time in to skill up and pass all of the exams. Financial Edge offers skill certificates across a variety of courses in accounting, modeling, valuation, project finance, trading, and M&A. Go one step further and earn a micro degree with Investment Banker in a Box, the Financier, or the newest edition, the Trader Online. All certification can easily be added to LinkedIn directly from their online platform, so you can demonstrate your impressive achievement and stand out amongst your peers. Now, if any of that is of interest to you, make sure you don't miss out on saving 25% off all of their online courses by using the code AFSAL25, and do be sure to include any certificates or courses that you've got in your LinkedIn section for certificates and licenses. Tip number 8, endorsements. Too many people, especially students, focus on chasing people to get endorsements. Endorsements don't mean much in my eyes. Endorsements, you can see them here, they basically, when people in your networks or friends or people you've worked with recommend you or say Afzal is good at financial analysis, Afzal is good at Excel. You don't need to chase anyone for endorsements. If people endorse you, that's great, but it's not the be all and end all of building a good network or standing out on LinkedIn, so don't worry about endorsements. Tip number 9, interests. Now pay attention to the groups that you follow and the interesting groups that you like. This section here on LinkedIn shows your interests. On social media platforms such as Facebook and Instagram, it's alright to like Lad Bible or meme pages or what have you, right? But on LinkedIn, it's a bit more of a professional platform, and so you have to be aware that recruiters and companies that you're potentially interviewing for will check out your profile. So you don't want all these random pages coming up, so always keep an eye on what you are liking and the groups you are following, because they naturally show any viewer of your profile a bit about you as a person, so pay attention to that. And last but not least, tip number 10, I would highly encourage you to open the LinkedIn app once a day, every single week. You know, you open Instagram probably 30, 40, 50 times a day. LinkedIn, just open it once, because it's good to see what's going on the platform. You might see any posts or opportunities that arise. Like, I've had so many opportunities through LinkedIn, like random people reaching out, random people connecting, random posts on the feed that I've taken advantage of. So make sure, just open it once a day, see what's going on, and just stay active on the platform, because that's really how you kind of keep in the loop. If you want me to make a video for you next week on using LinkedIn to network appropriately, how to reach out to people, how to increase your chances of getting a response, how to increase your chances of getting access to interviews and top job opportunities, give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment below saying networking video. And if there's enough demand, I'll make that video for you next week.